everyone. I'd like to thank my roommate Mia for recording. Thank you so much. But hi, I'm Corlie, and welcome to my TED Talk. But before I need to preface this, I'm talking about eating disorders and weight loss and that kind of thing. If that's triggering to you, then please feel free to step outside. Today, my topic is on diet pills and youth mental health, specifically non-prescription diet pills. So this is the agenda for today. I will be giving an introduction, effects of diet pills, widespread impact, tragic loss of life and alternatives, and finally, what can we do? So, introduction. Everyone, please raise your hand if you've ever been influenced by diet culture or have kind of seen it circulating throughout social media. Yeah, that's a lot of you. And a main reason for that is because companies have spent $1 billion on weight loss and diabetes medication ads, with $265 million on weight loss drugs. And obviously the consumption of weight loss pills is not just because of one reason. However, this statistic shows you how normalized it is to promote these weight loss drugs. And so why is this a problem? Well, it remains underregulated by the FDA, and this is a direct quote from them. Many products that claim to help with weight loss are likely to be contaminated with dangerous hidden ingredients. For example, in the past, there's this drug called DNP. It causes liver damage, and it's been illegal for many years. However, it's still found in diet pills and weight loss supplements. The FDA does not have the authority to approve dietary supplements before they are marketed. So you can find on the shelves of your local CVS some weight loss pills with unregulated, adulterated ingredients. And you might be asking yourself, well, why is this the case? Because of the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994. It was meant to promote vitamins and minerals, saying the FDA shouldn't regulate those, which makes sense because they have a positive impact on your health. However, dietary supplements are also part of this category and protected under this act, so the FDA cannot regulate them. And so what are the effects of that? So as you can see, there's a variety of health conditions, and I'm not going to read out all of them, but just to give you an idea. There are hemorrhagic strokes, testicular cancer, kidney failure, and liver damage. All of this because of dangerous, unadulterated ingredients that were not declared in these products. Moreover, you are 4 times more likely to develop an eating disorder after using diet pills. And you can start to see the negative physical and mental impact of these products. And so, what's the impact? 1 in 10 teens use diet pills, and that's a worldwide statistic. Now, that's our demographic. Meanwhile, 23,000 emergency department visits annually in the United States are attributed to the consumption of diet pills. And most of these people are young, like us. And this is largely because of the lack of knowledge and the continuous advertisements by these drug corporations promoting diet pills and weight loss supplements. Only 6 to 10% of adverse drug reactions are reported. So there's likely more than 23,000 emergency department cases that we will just never know about. And so I've just been kind of throwing a bunch of statistics at you, so I want to contextualize that. This is a true story that happened to Lucero Garza in July 2017. She had died after taking Avita Cobrax, a diet pill that was marketed as natural and would help her lose weight. She had recently had a child and wanted to lose the weight after pregnancy, and she had easily bought this pill online. And unfortunately, after being in a coma and taken off of life support, she passed away. And you can see how easy it is to consume these diet pills, especially when not knowing about the dangers. So what are some alternatives? Well, rather than taking these weight loss supplements, you can consult a dietitian, get a prescription from a doctor, because I've been talking about non-prescription diet pills this whole time. And healthy eating and exercise can also help people lose weight, if that is your goal. And so finally, what can we do? Well, my simple answer is legislation and mobilization. But what does that really mean? I'd like to turn your attention to this New York bill. It's called S5823C, and it establishes age restrictions on diet pills to protect minors from their harmful effects. Well, in Washington State, which is my state, by the way, I started a youth legislation club at my school. And we are working to pass SB 5622, which establishes age restrictions for diet pills. And that just means that you have to show an ID and be over 18 in order to purchase these diet pills, especially when so many people just don't know about the dangers and don't have that knowledge. And so I encourage you to join this advocacy. In fact, here is my contact information. You can write it down if you're interested, or you can talk to me after this. Start your own youth legislation club. Fight for the youth of our nation and help me protect them. So I encourage you to fight, because now there is an opportunity for you to do so. Thank you so much.